they went back to that witness and they offered to that witness an immunity deal in exchange for bearing witness against Julian. And in the midst of the proceeding, and actually just I think 2 or 3 weeks before the second half of the proceedings in London last fall, an updated indictment was presented. It was, and it entailed very serious allegations based solely on this witness. Allegations that Julian had instructed him to hack into computers, to gain access to telephone conversations of members of parliament in my home country, to decrypt the stolen bank documents, and what have you. Now, they were so desperate that they used these individuals in his testimony, and they put it into the indictment, and it had an effect on the outcome in the London court. You can see that in the judge's decisions, who cites these allegations frequently and all over her final ruling in Julian's case, although she came finally to the conclusion that he should not be extradited. So it did have an effect. Now, 10 days ago or so, or 2 weeks ago, a prominent investigative journalist actually got back to this individual. They got access to chat logs and material that has not been previously been investigated, and they sat down for hours and hours with that individual. And in the end, he admitted that this was a total fabrication. It never happened. One would think that this would be enough to throw out the case in London. It is evident now that the UK courts, the magistrate court, was misled with these fabrications, and it had an effect. They do not have a leg to stand on in this case. It is shocking that we are actually seeing a continuation of the case in the appeal process in London when all this has come forth.